Hello.
Hello. Welcome, one and all, to the Extreme Improv Extreme Revenge of the Ripper, the long-form social deduction show where one of the people you are seeing on screen will soon find out that they are the Ripper, and unless the others can figure out who it is and stop them, they will no doubt rip their way through everyone, killing them off in the process. And well, not rip them off, that's a different thing. But with this audience throughout the show, you will be able to vote, you'll be able to ask questions, but first things first, if I direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen, you will see where it says on the headlines, support the show, subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you could smash and slash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. But for now, let's meet our suspects this evening, starting with Rocky Shores. Please introduce yourself to the people.
G'day. I'm Rocky Shores, and I'm just here on vacation, seeing the beaches, catching some waves, and just generally having a good time.
Okay, fantastic. Next up, we need to meet Dracula. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hello everyone, I'm Dracula Tepish, full name Vlad Dracula Tepish. You already know me. I was here a century ago, and I was killed, and I came back. And then I was here in the 2nd century, and I was killed, and I came back. And now I'm in the 3rd century, and I'm pretty sure I'll be dead soon. But I am actually, a lot of things have been going on. I'm now an animal rights, because, my friend, the horse, you know him, he's actually helped me turn a new leaf, and we are fighting to make everyone vegan, and I am fighting everyone a strict human blood dietarian. That would save the planet.
Okay, whoever the Ripper is, if you want to kill me during this monologue, that would be great. So, with this, next up, we must meet Sean Hot One Evans, and introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? From First We Feast, my name is Sean, and I'm from a show called Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter things.
Okay, thank you, Sean, not to be confused with Shoehorn. But next up, Revolving Dora. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, everybody. I'm Revolving Dora, and I'm actually a writer. I write books, children's literature, and yes, lovely to meet you all.
Okay, fantastic. Next up, Moth Mandy. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hey y'all, what's up? Moth Mandy. I'm from West Virginia, and I'm a preternatural being. So, watch it, Dracula.
Okay, next up we must meet DM993. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hello everyone. I am the unemployed stormtrooper, also known as DM993. We're going to have an absolute blast today. That's a little joke. But
I got it.
Okay, fantastic. Now we must meet Philippa Stone. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, I'm Philippa. I'm on vacation in the Caribbean. Again, I'm always on vacation somewhere, but I'm thinking of getting some better clothes because the police thought I was homeless today. So I'm here to find out who the killer is, because of course I can't be because I'm on vacation.
Okay, so I think we have met everyone. Is there someone we haven't met?
Yes.
We haven't met Bertram. Definitely not. Bertram, please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Bertram Spangleberry, and I supply honey to the town.
Worth it. So, did we meet you, Revolving Dora?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic then. So, with that, audience, we have met all of our suspects. Now, currently, no one is the Ripper. No one has been assigned as the Ripper, but we will soon assign them by rolling a dice. And then they will find out that they are the Ripper. So, there is about to be a 1 minute getting to know each other scene. During this time, I will roll the dice, and using the Zoom chat, which you audience will not be able to see, I will tell one of them that they are the Ripper. Now, they will receive this news before yours and the rest of the suspect's eyes. So keep an eye out on everyone. See if anyone has a change in attitude, a change in demeanour. See if anyone gets the killer instinct come across them, because they're about to find out that they are the Ripper. So with this, 1 minute on the clock, begin. Get to know each other, guys. Chat amongst yourselves.
Hi,
How are we
everybody.
all doing?
So what's the hottest sauce you guys have had?
Oh, that would be spine blood mixed with hellfire.
I would have to say it's the Tatooine Bantha combination.
I would have to say it's the crunchy cicada pepper sauce.
I find barbecue sauce particularly spicy, but that's just because I'm very weak.
What is barbecue sauce?
It's like sauce that you use at barbecues.
What's a barbecue?
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know how to explain
Where
it.
have
It's
you
just
come
something
from? DM993, where are you from?
I am from a distant planet. It was actually a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But yeah, it's a very hot place.
Are you a clone?
What did you just say to me?
Are you a clone?
You have
Yes,
made
we
an
need to
enemy
clarify.
today. You have made an enemy today.
Okay, that is time. That is time.
Are
So,
you Finn?
everyone, were you paying close attention? Audience, did you see anyone? Did you see anyone who you suspect received the news that they are the Ripper? Someone received this in front of everyone's eyes in plain sight. And with this, keep a close eye on everyone. We're now going to go to the night phase. And during the night phase, everyone will let me know what their intentions are. So I will just remind everyone that even though you can use the Zoom chat to say something publicly amongst yourselves, unseen to the audience of course, primarily you should just be contacting me to let me know your intentions. If you are the Ripper, you have two things that you can do at the night phase. You can let me know who you choose as a victim, or you can choose to steal from someone by writing steal, the name of the person you wish to steal from, and a number from 1 to 10, because each of our suspects starts the show with £10. If you are not the Ripper, then you have three things you can do at night. You can either write protect me and a number of 1 to 10 to spend protection money. The more you spend, the less chance, if the Ripper tries to kill you, the less chance you will have of being killed. You can choose to steal from someone else. The more you steal, the more chance there is that you'll be named and shamed if you are caught. Or thirdly, you can choose to do nothing and hope for the best. I would just remind all of our suspects of the uses of the money, as well as protecting yourself. If you are able to accumulate throughout the proceedings £20, you can ask me privately for the name of someone who is innocent, so you can scratch them off the suspect list. If you get £25, you can take out a hit on someone else, killing them off, maybe killing the Ripper, maybe killing someone innocent. Or if you get £30, then you can ask me for the name of the Ripper and I will tell you the true answer. If you are the Ripper and you get £25, you can go on a killing spree where you can take out 2 people at a time from that point on. So, with this, we're going to enter the night phase. Everyone, let me know your intentions.
I would like to order 2 burgers, fries, and a couple of Sean's sauce mixed with hellfire day.
Awesome.
Hi.
You should
Are
come on
these
my show
vegan
sometime. I'd
burgers?
love to interview you.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very glad to do an interview with you.
Okay, so I will just remind everyone again to let me know your intentions. You can do one action during the night. If you're the Ripper, you can choose a victim, or you can steal from someone. If you are anyone else, you can either protect yourself, steal, or you can do nothing and hope for the best. So let's see what we've got going on here. So, got about 10 seconds left, so let me know your intentions if you have any. Okay, let's see. That's unfortunate. Always worth a try. So with this, let's see what we've got. That is time, guys. That is time. Okay, I've got some bad news to share, everyone. I've got some bad news to share. It would seem that there is someone quite evil amongst us because, unfortunately, we have had a ransom note. There has been a kidnapping. DM993 has been kidnapped. And unless we...
I'm absolutely terrified.
Unless we pay a high ransom, then he will be dead within the next 3 minutes. So, if you want to save DM993, you're going to have to muster between you £25. £25 to save DM993's life. You have 3 minutes to discuss. If any of you are going to chip in, we must have all £25 by the end of these 3 minutes. Discuss it amongst yourselves. Begin.
Please help me. I'm absolutely terrified. You can tell by the expression on my face. I am scared.
I believe you.
Why are you laughing at me?
Question, Moth, why did you seem so happy that he got kidnapped?
I'm an agent of chaos. I love this shit.
Good enough answer.
She is a moth, you know. They're all over the chaos.
I think
Yeah, they're
it's
all over my
True.
couch.
I think it's a simple misunderstanding. I think that Daft Punk just thought he was his baby. I don't know. I'm willing to give £3.
Me too. £3.
He's a clone, isn't he? Like, does it
How
matter?
dare you!
No lives matter. So says the horse, my
I
friend,
am not.
the animal
Just for
writer.
clarification, I am not a clone.
Then kill him.
Okay. Whatever you say, buddy.
I mean, I'll chip in £5 if needed.
All right. Well, that's $11, so you are
You
short.
seem very generous.
Okay, I'll chip in another 3.
Please listen to the sincerity of my voice. I
You
need
have
all your
98
help.
seconds left to work out if you're going to save him or not.
So just a quick, what happens to the money if we don't reach the 25?
Well, then you know you don't have to give it. Either you pay the ransom or you don't. It's up to you.
I mean,
Fine,
if we don't
This is
reach
why
it,
you have.
so like the $14 pounds that we've raised so far, what happens to that 14 if nothing else?
Well, nothing. Yeah, you keep it.
Oh, okay.
Stop stalling and give the money to get me out of here.
Okay. This is why you have rich people. Okay, I'm a count. I give you £1.
You know what?
£1.
Count.
So that's 15. We need 10 more pounds.
$15.
You have a
Someone's
minute and
fucking dead on
7
the
seconds
corner
to
and
decide
shaking
if you're
it.
going to do this or not.
Please hurry
Who's
up.
being stingy? Come on.
We need
Come on.
£10.
Me, on
people.
purpose.
Yeah.
And I
So
thought you were
Dora
my
and
friend.
Bertram, do you want to chip in £5 between you?
I've already tipped him £3.
Okay, so that's £18.
No, I already did. Sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't-
that's £18. So Rocky's got 5,
I'm going
and
to put in 2 more. I had 3, now I'm putting in 2 more because he's so cute.
okay, so that's
Thank you.
£20. We need 5 more pounds.
I'll give
fine.
5.
You
I'll
can
give
have
5.
it. Oh, okay, fine. There you go. Get the writers.
I'll give you 50 cents.
Pence.
Okay, you've got literally 20 seconds left. I need you to come to a
Hurry
decision.
That being said,
What do you
this
need?
money will immediately
Fine, have
go
a
to
pound,
the Ripper,
Jesus.
meaning that they can basically go on a killing spree, right?
So that's £21 and 50 pence. Did Dora say she contributed something?
Yeah, if Rocky Shores is done riffing over
Okay,
here,
that
I
is
will give
time.
money.
So, as a group, collectively, are you trying to save DM993?
Fine, whatever.
I think that was the
1.5
consensus.
Okay, so I need to know where the money is coming from. So, hands up if you're putting money in. Okay, Bertram, how much are you giving?
3.
Okay, you don't have any money, Bertram. Everyone's stolen your money already. Sorry about that, Bertram. So that's okay. We're still at 0. Drac, what are you giving?
£1.5.
You can't give halves.
Okay, then £1.
Okay, minus 1. Okay, we're at 1. Who else is giving something? Philippa.
I'm giving 5. He's adorable. We have
Okay,
to save-
you have 5 to give. So we're now at 6. Moth Mandy, how much are you giving?
2.
2. Moth Mandy, you have 2 to give. So that means we are at £8. Sean.
I'm giving 3.
Sean, you have 3 to give. So that means that we're at £11. That's still quite short. Rocky, were you giving anything?
5.
Okay, so that makes it £16. You did have 5 to give. Anyone else? Guys, we haven't hit our target. And with that, DM993. Everyone, you get your refund. Bertram, you still got nothing. But, DM993, you are dead. Now, DM993, do you get a sense of who your kidnapper was?
No.
No. Okay. So, with this, I don't know what happened to Revolving Dora. Is she still... Dora?
I am here. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get onto my laptopy, but doesn't seem to be working.
Okay, no worries. So, with this, audience, feel free to ask any questions to any of the suspects, and we will put them to them as we try to work out who is the kidnapper, who is the murderer, in fact, as DM993 is now dead. We definitely have some thieves amongst us as well, so who can we really trust? We'll now go round and everyone will get the opportunity to ask one other person one question, starting with Rocky Shores. Who is your question to, please?
I did have a question for you, David. I'm assuming that DM993 wasn't the killer kidnapping themselves this time.
No, they were not. They were not the killer. So I can confirm that.
Evidently not, because the game is still going.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense. In which case, can I ask, Revolving Dora?
Hello.
Are you much of an explorer?
I do like to explore, but when I was younger, I don't really get the opportunity to do it as much anymore. But I really loved going to Wales with my dogs. Going up and down Snowdon was always quite fun.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
You lost your tanned complexion.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so, from Beyond the Grave, DM993, who is your question for?
My question is for the Moth Lady.
Huh?
My question for you is, why didn't you want to help?
I'm an agent of chaos. I kind of just want to see what happens sometimes. If I chip in and don't let things happen, then what am I here for?
Okay. Dracula Tepes. Who is your question for, please?
For the retired Rocky Balboa, who has renamed himself as Rocky Shores. You were very generous. You were very generous with your, how you say, donation or your fund to save DM. I mean, is it because you have no need for it because you are the killer?
Well, hey, if I'm the killer, then I have all the need for it. Because if I amount to a lot of money, then I'll be able to go on a killing spree. Sorry, I'm not going to put on that voice anymore.
Okay. Moth Mandy, who is your question for, please?
Dracula Tapass.
At your service.
Is that real gold? Is that a real gold chain?
No, it's silver. I wear it to mock those fools who think silver can kill me.
Okay.
Flex.
Sean, Hot Ones Evans, who is your question for, please?
So my question is for Bertram Spangleberry. So Bertram, as someone who has lost all of their fortunes, I'd have to say, how can you sleep at night with your belongings just lying around?
You ridicule me because everyone stole my money.
No, I'm asking why did you just leave everything unprotected?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Philippa.
My question is for Dracula.
Of course.
I wanted to know if you were ever able to suck blood from robots.
I never actually tried. It's the metal flavor. It's never. It's always never been a good thing for me. I'm trying to watch my diet, so strict human blood.
Blood
Okay.
fine as it is.
With this, Bertram.
Yes. Have a question for Dracula.
Yes, you've been privately questioning me for the last hour, and I've been publicly answering.
Why did you steal my money?
What?
Why did you steal my money?
How much did you have?
Oh no.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm still
Accident.
calling you Ewan though, so I need to read your name first.
That's Bertram.
I think. Oh, Bertram. Yeah, that's not what I typed.
Oh,
What's happening?
Okay,
Nobody
revolving
knows what's going on
Dora.
anymore.
Who is your question for, please?
So my question is for DM93993 because the only person I could see on my phone. My question is,
Yeah.
did your Botox go wrong, and is that why you're frowning?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Very fair enough.
Okay. So, with this, let's see what we've got from our audience. Philippa Stone, you're on vacation, but where have you come from? And why vacation in a town known for random killings by the Ripper?
That could be two of us. I'll feel it.
Yeah, it would ideally be the person called Philippa Stone, but sure.
Well, I actually came from Chicago. It's quite cold there, and the reason why I came to this town is I heard that it was actually that there weren't that many people. It wasn't crowded. I don't care if they're getting killed. I mean, just as long as it's empty and I can get a seat at my favorite restaurant.
Okay. A couple more questions from the audience. What about Dora? What do you have to say about that, revolving Dora?
What am I talking about?
I don't know. What about you? Interpret it as you will.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Unsubscribed from Bertram Spangleberry Beekeeper.
Hey.
who said that?
That was Commander Jimmy Mack.
No.
Do you have a response?
You.
Okay, let's have a quick look, see what else we've got here. So, oh no, that was a question because she didn't give any money. Oh, why didn't you give any money, revolving Dora?
Well, I was trying to get on my laptop and forgot what we were doing.
Unbelievable. How much would have you given out of interest?
Well, I originally said 5, I believe.
Oh,
and
that
then
wouldn't have been
I got
enough.
distracted.
So, that would not have been enough. So, with this, there will now be one final interaction before we put things to the vote. So, with this, let's roll the dice, see who it will be between. It will be between Dracula Tepes. It will be between number 3, Sean Hot Ones. And it will be between number 4, Mothmandy. So, Dracula, Sean, and Mothmandy, you will get 1 minute to have a final interaction, which will be the last interaction before we put things to the vote. Mothmandy, Dracula, and Sean, 1 minute on the clock, and here you go.
So 3 manifestations of chaos all in one conversation. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I would put you at number 3 in that conversation, but yes.
I mean, the amount of people I've tortured with hot sauce on my show over the last years, you know, you got to put me up there.
I'm a big fan of your work, by the way. I mean, the thing you did to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, he was sweating like a, I don't even know, but yeah, we had Stone Cold on the show. We even had Beyonce on the show recently. That was hilarious.
You also had like the boxing champions and UFC Easy. I mean, you were torturing all of them. I mean, these men are strong, buff men, but I love it when they cry like babies.
But no, apparently there's a killer here. Maybe we should gang up and find out who it is, so we can all torture them together.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I would very much like to torture.
That is time. That is time. So with this, it is now going to be voting time. So audience, vote now and save us. Where am I? Am I here? Oh yeah, I don't know why.
You're here.
I couldn't see me. Right, so but someone's missing. That might be revolving door again. We will put things.
I am here. My phone hates me as much as my laptop.
It's just and Bertram was missing as well. It's so interesting with this Ripper about that so many people can just be popping off here, there, and anywhere without worry, or is it because they know something? We will now go round and everyone will get the opportunity to vote. So with this, audience, put your votes into the comment section. Rocky Shores, who do you vote for? Who do you think is the Ripper?
It's not who I think is the Ripper, but I'm going to vote for Revolving Dora just so she can have a brief moment to sort her tech issues out, and maybe being dead will help with that.
Oh, darn.
Wow.
This is not going to be sorted out. I'm now ordering a pizza.
Okay, fantastic. With that, DM993, you are dead, so you cannot vote. If there is a tie break, then you can vote, but otherwise you cannot. Sean Hot Ones Evans, who do you think is the Ripper, please?
Well, I have to vote for Dora, not just because of the tech issues, but the fact that she's ordering pizza instead of hot wings. What's the deal with that? Come on.
I'm
Okay.
classy.
Moth Mandy, who do you think is the Ripper, please?
Bertram Spangleberry.
Sorry, who was that?
Bertram Spangleberry.
Okay. So, with that, Dracula, who do you think is the Ripper?
Okay, I'm 100% sure it is Spangleberry, but
Here we go.
Revolving Dora. What is your ingredients in your pizza that you ordered? What are the main ingredients?
Well, I've just got off my other job when I'm not writing after 12 hours unexpectedly without eating. So I'm just going for a big fat thing, not really caring what the hell's on it, really. It's a bit like my life.
Would there be any animal meat?
No, actually, there isn't today.
Respect, massive respect. So
Okay.
I must kill Bertram.
Wait, you're killing who?
Bertram.
Oh, okay. So,
Wait, has that been written down now that he's killing Bertram?
yeah.
Great, I'm having sausage on my pizza.
Okay. Revolving Dora.
Oh, that's
Hello.
hot.
Who would you vote off, please?
I would like to... hang on, just sliding across. I would like to vote for... fuck's sake.
The company who gave you
The only
your
person I
item.
can see at the moment because he's just spoken, Rocky Shaw. Sorry.
Okay, you're voting for
You
Rocky
spoke.
Shore. We are such
said
good
that.
detectives tonight, using our deductive skills. So, with that, Bertram, who do you vote for?
I vote for the one
Oh,
person
fuck's sake.
for me, Moth Mandy.
Moth Mandy.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what I think about that.
Philippa.
How many times somebody committed a crime and blamed it on their phone or their TV or some washing machine or something? It's got to be Revolving Dora.
Revolving Dora. So, with this, let's go over to the votes and see what we've got from the comments. We've got votes for Mandy, Drac, Mandy, Rocky, Mandy,
Is it because I'm
Mandy,
impossibly cool? I get it.
Dora, and anything else coming through. Audience, as I'll always say, get the votes in quick, but that is clearly going for Mandy. And that means we have 2 votes for Bertram, 2 votes for Dora. Oh no, sorry, 2 votes for Mandy and 3 for Dora. So Dora,
Thank you, everybody.
you are going to be executed. Could I, Rocky? You would like the responsibility to take on the burden of carrying out the execution. So
It should be mine. It should be mine.
I will bring you in, Dora.
down.
So first of all, as always, I will join you guys just to explain the proceedings here. For taking on this burden, Rocky, you will get the opportunity to get some bonus protection cash. Can I please ask you to call odds and evens? If you guess correctly when I roll this dice, you will get that amount of bonus money.
Evens, please.
And it is evens. It is a 4, so you get +4 there. So +4.
Prepare your thieving gloves.
So now, revolving Dora, there will be 30 seconds on the clock. During this time, you can try to convince Rocky Shores not to execute you. There is precedent that some people have been able to be talked down. Alternatively, if you have protection money available, you could call to protect yourself, or you could call to grab one of the 2 available axes. 30 seconds will now be on the clock, and here you go.
So first of all, Rocky of the Shore, I'd just like to show you, okay, laptop. It's completely dead. So I'm
It's
on my
very
phone.
blurry.
So
okay, my question for
fuck's
you
sake.
is,
Hang on.
did you want me to put you out of your misery, or did you want to live?
Ta-da-da. Oh, fuck's sake.
Super blurry.
I wanted to live.
10 seconds left.
Look, it's dead.
Okay, I will
I want
spare
to
you
live.
then.
You're sparing her.
Lovely. I'm sending
Okay,
you a Valentine's Day
so that
card.
is time. Rocky Shores, you have decided to show mercy, and with that, it guarantees that there is absolutely still a Ripper amongst us. Perhaps Revolving Dora was innocent, and we have not got innocent blood on innocent hands, but maybe we have just let a Ripper loose to kill again. So
That makes sense to anyone else.
hopefully,
No.
hopefully, no more killings will happen. So with this, we are now going to go to the night phase, where everyone can once again let me know their intentions, but feel free to discuss any theories amongst yourselves. I will just remind everyone that during the night phase, at least one of your hands must be off screen. So you cannot have both hands visible the whole time. One of your hands must always be off screen. And here you go. 1 minute on the clock. Let me know your intentions.
£4. £4, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being dead. I don't like it down here.
How's little Niles X doing?
I just want to apologize to Dora. Now that I've seen your computer from 1988, I believe
What you get in
A
this part
brick
of the world?
phone.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
That's okay.
Do you think
no.
that's bad? It took forever to get her off the typewriter.
Oh, that's a
Don't
sick
tell people
burn.
that, please.
Almost as sick as the burn from one of the hot sauces on my shows.
Enough with the hot sauce. It's already
Okay,
hot.
I'm sorry.
It's hot enough down here already.
All you need is a
Oh.
Blood Vista update. That's what I did for the computer in my castle.
Wait, so stormtroopers don't go to heaven?
Wait, do they not?
Can you see where I am? Does this look like heaven to you? This is
Yeah,
not.
access mode.
Is that Disney World?
World?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow.
That looks like the
That's
worst
what
kind
hell
of
is.
thing.
Okay, guys, that is time. That is
Never
time.
Stop singing. They never stop singing.
I have some news to share. Yep. One more. Okay, it's that one. So, unfortunately, we have a thief amongst us.
Uh-oh.
Sean, would you believe that it is Bertram? Bertram,
No, I'm
you
not surprised.
are a thief.
He didn't have no money.
Bertram,
You blame the guy?
For me, come on.
so Bertram, throughout the remainder of this day, every time you communicate, you can only speak in single-syllable words. Do you understand?
Fine.
If you attempt to break this punishment early, you will be cursed with silence for the remainder of the day. So, with this, I have some good news. Perhaps the threat of execution has frightened off any potential Ripper, but no one is dead. Perhaps it was just someone fortunately protected themselves on the night when the Ripper came knocking for them. Who knows? Either way, we're going to have to try to catch the Ripper, whoever they may be. There will now be 3 minutes of open discussion. Use this time wisely, guys. Find out who the Ripper is. You only have so long before another murder. 3 minutes on the clock. Begin.
Rocky, you used your money while I was stealing.
Yes, I did. I used my money to protect myself. Someone was trying to kill me.
I will also note that Philippa protected herself publicly in the chat. However,
I did not know that.
However, is that misdirection or was that just a mistake?
Oh, it's a mistake. My horrible computer is on vacation. Sorry.
Well, maybe that's what
such
scared
an insincere
the Ripper
reaction.
away. The fact that she made such a big scene out of it, maybe the Ripper was just terrified and didn't want to go near it. But it didn't stop Bertram from trying to commit his own crimes.
What does Bertram have to say about this?
What's he supposed to do?
What?
In the most beautiful way possible, can you describe to us why you would try to steal from someone?
I need Kath. Okay?
I mean, you have more sticky fingers than the guests on my show, so...
So,
I don't trust anyone in a shed.
I'll be honest, I have never so far stolen from Bertram.
Oh, I definitely did.
But I'd like to be
you're so
honest.
chaotic, Moth, Mandy. You should come on my show sometime.
I'd like to be honest, I have stolen money as well, but that's only because I want to be as big as Beatrice Potter, and these publishing things are not going to pay for themselves. So thank you, Rocky Shaw Dude, for saving me, but at the same time, does make me wonder if you're just saving me to kill me again, which would not be very cool.
No, I wouldn't do that a second time. That would just be
You wouldn't do it a second time, but you've tried to do it first time?
Well, yeah, gotta try something once.
Well, the two things would have happened if he was the killer. I was trying to steal his money, and Bertram tried, and he got caught. So either he was protecting it, or I stole it before Bertram could steal it.
Wait,
So
wait, how do you know that Bertram was trying to steal from Rocky?
He said that he was caught.
Yeah, but he could have
he
stolen
could have been
from
from anyone.
Philippa. He could have stolen from Philippa.
No, Rocky.
Alternatively, he could still be the killer because no one died tonight, and if no one dies but then someone's caught stealing, that person is still not exempt entirely.
Exactly.
You know a lot about the rules considering, don't you, Rocky?
No, Rocky, I want to
I've watched a lot of this show.
Rocky, I want to know
It's a
why-
show?
Yes.
Talking about my
This is
show?
all a reality TV created by Mott Mandy. I mean,
Can
she's
I
broadcasting it.
Can I point out very quickly that DM993 has just done a 360 with his head?
Well, he's dead. He can do that.
That's just freaky. I don't want to die. Don't let me that happen to me, please.
That's all right, girl. I think he can do that.
Flexible.
He's so cute. Very cute, even though he's dead.
Well, yeah, I wonder why I'm dead. Because nobody wanted to save me.
I did,
I
but
have
We
given
tried.
you
We just
£1.
failed.
I
had
tried.
To be fair, I'm saving it till marriage, so...
I'm not
Doorkeepers
in
have
my
feelings
usual
too.
area.
Okay, that is the end of this period of open discussion. That is the end of this period of open discussion. We will ask a couple of questions from the audience, and then we will put things to a vote. So, with this, let's have a look. Mandy, what is your obsession with chaos?
All right, I'm of a race of moth beings. You may have heard of the Mothman. His name is Greg. We have names. My
Hey, he
name is
had a party
Mandy.
of mine.
Yeah. So, he was like, hey, the Earth dimension is really cool. And I was like, all right, well, I got nothing to do for 2 weeks, so here I am.
Okay. On that, just before you take a drink, James asks, what is Moth Mandy laughing at?
Everything. Everything.
Everything, okay. DM993, when you were kidnapped, did you see a little old granny anywhere? Because she is missing from the town.
Assad by any chance?
It was not. This was Blondie Einstein on YouTube. One of our regular viewers.
That is Assad.
It could be.
Little old granny. I have not seen any little old grannies. I think I saw one who looked a lot like a guy who appears a lot on the show. His name was Ewan. I think it might have been around here somewhere. I'm not sure.
Okay. So, with this, any other questions? Why is Philippa so quiet until she's talking about how cute DM is? Sus.
Look, you can't blame a woman for doing a Stella gets her groove back thing on the beach. Okay, she's got dreams to fulfill.
Okay. We'll give Philippa a chance to come in on this herself.
I'm embarrassed, because I'm so young, but I've got a thing for bald heads.
Okay.
Same.
So, there we go. Now, with this, it is now voting time. We will go round everyone. Audience, put your votes of who you think the Ripper is into the comments. Philippa, who do you think it is, please?
I have a new thing going on here because I think it's Rocky Shores because he introduced himself to my girlfriend the other day as Zach Galifianakis. So I actually think he got a few identities in the town. I think he's the Ripper.
Okay, Revolving Dora, who do you think it is?
Well, I think it's Shores of Rock because it's Shores of Rocky, not the other way round.
Okay, Bertram.
Stone.
I beg your pardon? Sean, okay.
No, he said stone.
Stone. Okay, Stone, 7 Stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Moth Mandy, who do you vote against, please?
I'm gonna go with Philippa.
Okay. Dracula Tepes, who do you go for?
Someone has asked me a favor, but before I can grant it, I should ask. Dora, what are you going to have for dinner?
Whoever's got the music, guys, it's going to kill the stream. So.
Good. Dora, what are you having for dinner? When you answer, look at the horse. Then answer.
I'm having a vegan pizza.
Promise? Pinky promise?
I promise. I'm trying to be good.
Alright. Because of that, I'm going to kill Philippa. Vote for Philippa.
Okay. Sean, who would you vote against, please?
Oh, this is a tough one, but I gotta say, I'm a bit offended that Philippa has a thing for bald people, but she prefers a dead DM993 over myself, so I gotta give it to Philippa.
I mean, look at him doing things with his head. Maybe it's the flexibility.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's dead. He's
Rocky
dead.
Shores, who do you vote against, please?
I'm going to vote for my stony counterpart of Vacations, Philippa.
Okay, so with that, we'll go over to the comments, but it really doesn't make a difference at this stage. We've got votes for Philippa, Rocky, Philippa, Moth Mandy, Mandy, Drac, Philippa, and any more coming through? It doesn't matter anyway, because once again, Philippa, you have the most votes against you, so you will be executed. Sorry, guys. I've just noticed something. Guys, before we can continue on with anything else, I don't know how, I think we were all distracted, but Revolving Dora is dead. Revolving Dora is dead. And upon looking on the body, it would seem that there is a note from the Ripper. And it says, Dora, this is a message from the Ripper. You must convince everyone to execute. I can't make out the next name, or you will die this day. And it would seem that Dora
So that's why
didn't.
she was asking favors.
It would seem that Dora didn't actually achieve her goal. but Dora is dead. Dora from beyond the grave. What, do you have anything to say?
Yes.
I thought so. So, Dora is dead. It seemed that the Ripper was conducting some sort of game, blackmailing Dora, and it would seem that Dora didn't manage to meet the task set by the Ripper. With this, though, should the Ripper be Philippa, as you have all voted, then we may be able to bring this to a close now. So, could I ask someone to execute? Dracula, you can take it.
Okay, fine. But I also ask a question. So, while you were announcing that, we were voting, the Ripper actually chose a victim, so the Ripper can choose during the day.
The Ripper can choose during the day? What do you mean?
I mean, while we were voting, he killed Hannah.
It would seem that when no one died last night, it was because the Ripper was just setting a trap and toying with Dora, trying to get Dora to get everyone else to kill whoever the other intended victim was. But when they couldn't manipulate Dora into doing that, it would seem that they just killed Dora. So, with this, who would like to execute Philippa? Okay, Dracula, your hand was up first before. I'll still let it be up. So, Dracula, and let's bring on Philippa. I will join you guys. So once again, I'll just remind you here, there will be 30 seconds on the clock, Philippa. During this time, you can try to convince Dracula Tepes not to kill you. And there is precedent that this happened even in the last round where Dora was spared. Unfortunately, it didn't work out okay for her in the end. But, Dracula, you'll have a chance to get some bonus protection cash. Can I ask you odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay, it is odd. It is a 3. Sorry about that. So, now though, there will be 30 seconds on the clock. Try to convince him not to kill you. Spend your protection cash if you have any available, or grab an axe if you must. 30 seconds, begin.
I want to use $2 of my protection money, and I also
Two?
want to okay, five. I also want to say that look how white I am. I can't possibly be a good dinner for you. Just spare me. Go for more color.
What did you have for breakfast today on the beach?
Oatmeal. Just oatmeal. Plain oatmeal.
Plain oatmeal.
Okay, we have called for protection. You have called to use 5 in the end. So I will now roll this dice. If it lands on 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you are protected. If it lands on 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, you are not.
Horse, do not watch.
Unfortunately, it is a 9, and with that, Philippa, you have been killed. So, Philippa, you are dead. Everyone else, come on back, and we must now ask you, Philippa, from beyond the grave, were you the Ripper?
I was not the Ripper.
Not the Ripper. Philippa, dead.
Taste right, yeah.
DM993, dead. Revolving Dora, all dead.
Yep.
Wow. So, with this, still a live audience, as you will see, Rocky Shores, Sean Hot Ones Evans, Dracula Tepes, Moth Mandy, and Bertram Spangleberry still alive. With this, guys, we will go once again to the night phase. There will be 1 minute on the clock. Feel free to discuss amongst yourselves any theories you currently have, but otherwise, use this minute to let me know your intentions. Begin.
So, it seems, Dora was tasked with trying to get someone else killed, but she failed.
Yeah,
I wonder who
I have to say it's
it was that
creative
she
on the
was
Ripper's part, but
But
it's
that
terrible.
means she's not the killer, she's dead anyway.
Who did she vote for? She voted for me, didn't she?
No, Philippa. Wait,
She voted for Philippa. No, because if she had
I
voted for
think
Philippa, she
voted
wouldn't
for
have
you.
died.
Yeah, she voted for you, but she asked us to kill Philippa.
Okay, but because not everyone voted for me, I think that kind of clears me. I was the target that she was trying to get lynched,
well,
and the Ripper wanted to lynch me.
do we know that though? Do we know that for sure?
I mean, she voted for me, so that's
Maybe
just my
she
going
voted
theory.
for you. Maybe she voted for you because she knew better.
Perhaps that could also be a thing. She just wanted to go against the Ripper and be like, no, screw you. I'll go out on my own terms. That could
Screw you, bitch. Anyway.
But Dora,
she's hungry. You need to let her pizza get here. She's angry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Vegan pizza. Vegan pizza.
What did someone want me?
Okay, guys, that is time.
Oh,
That is time. We have some news to share. Unfortunately, from beyond the grave, DM993, you are a thief. Your spirit was attempting to rob others who are alive, and with that you'll be punished. And so, for the rest of this day, every time you speak, every sentence must include the name of a Disney film. Okay? Every sentence must include the name of a Disney film. DM993, do you understand? If you do not understand, you don't have to answer, but every time you speak, there must be a Disney film, otherwise you will be silenced.
Can I ask a question for DM?
You may.
This is my round question, okay? DM, tell me, name 5 Looney Tunes characters.
What? No, this is going to take too long. Right. So, I thought there was some... Yeah, look, no, just, come on, look, we'll get on with things. We've got a Ripper on the loose, guys, come on. So, we're serious here. He's got to name Disney films. Right, so...
That's why I suggested Looney Tunes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. With this, in this light-hearted mode that we're all in, Rocky is dead. Sorry, Rocky, you are dead. Can I ask you, do you have a sense of who it was that killed you?
Here's a hot take. Sean, the hot ones.
Oh, okay. Everyone look at their reactions. Rocky is dead. Sean accused bluntly. He didn't seem to like that. Is that the look of someone who is innocent, who felt hurt? Or is it the look of a Ripper who may have just been named? Either way, guys, we've had so much death. I think we need to do something to try to lighten the mood, try to, have a little bit of fun. So let's go head over to the casino. Let's do a little bit of games, a little bit of gambling here, guys. So hopefully this will be visible for you guys. Here we've got some cards, a nice deck of cards here. So, who would like to try to double their money? Bertram, you would like to double your money?
00.
Well, let's just see. Do you have anything else? I just need to double check. I'll tell you what. Since we'll take pity on you, I'll give you a hand here. And if you manage to win this, I will give you £5, Bertram. So, we're going to play 21. So you are trying to get 21. You can stick or twist. And then we will see who else wants to play. And if they beat you, Dracula Tepes, you would like to play from the looks of it. So, Dracula Tepes and Bertram, you will have this first contestant. So, Bertram, do you want to stick or twist?
Twist.
Twist. You have a queen. Dracula Tepes, stick or twist?
Twist.
And Dracula Tepes, you have a king. That is 10 apiece. Bertram, stick or twist?
Twist.
You have a 9. Dracula Tepes, stick or twist?
Oh, I need an ace. I mean, if I go higher, would I win?
If you go above 21, you bust.
Angled.
No, stick.
You're going to stick at 10?
No.
You're already losing. You would have to twist.
What does stick mean?
Okay, so stick means that you stay where you are. It sticks where it is.
Okay, yeah, I twist.
Okay. So with that, it is an 8. So currently, Bertram, you are in a winning position with a score of 19 to Dracula Tepes' 18. So Bertram, you need 2 more to be at 21. If you stick, then Dracula Tepes will have the opportunity to go above you.
Stick.
Okay, Bertram is sticking. Dracula Tepes, you have 18.
3. I'm gonna stick as well.
Okay, well then you lose.
You lose.
Okay, then twist.
You'll twist. Okay. Oh, it is a 3! You have won! So Dracula Tepes, you have doubled £5 there. Dracula Tepes, you get +5. Now, there will be one more opportunity to earn some cash in this round. Who wants it? 2 more players. 2 more players. So, do you know what? We might do 2 more games just of who wants to go. So, for this next one, let's let the 2 living contest and then the 2 dead contest. So, Moth Mandy and Sean, and then Revolving Dora and Rocky. So, Sean, you're in suspect list position number 3, so you go first, then Moth Mandy. So, Sean, stick or twist?
I'll twist, please.
You have a 5. Moth Mandy.
Bertram, can you say twist for me?
Okay, you have an 8. Back to Sean. Stick or twist?
I will twist, please.
Okay. You have a 4, which puts it at 9. Moth Mandy,
So
what do
many
you say?
matches. David's desk has so many matches.
Well, you know, it's all that bad juju. Hey, Bertram, can you say twist for me?
Twist.
Okay. We have 6, which puts that at 14. Over to Sean.
I'd like to twist again, please.
Guys, whilst things are relatively safe here, I didn't find out how much you're betting. Sean, my bad.
Oh.
How much are you
I
betting
thought
here?
we were doubling whatever it is we had already.
No. You need to decide how much you want to gamble.
Oh, okay. £5, please.
5, Moth Mandy. How much are you going to put in?
I don't know how much money I have, so I will say 5 and trust that there is 5.
If you have it, if you don't have it, there may be a punishment. I'll just say that. So, Sean, are you sticking or twisting?
I'm going to twist again, please.
5, which puts you at 14. Moth Mandy.
Yes, please say twist, Bertram.
5 puts you at 19.
Oh,
This is turning into a right bug's life.
oh.
Sean, at 14, what will you do?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna stick.
You're going to stick.
Yes.
What the hell for?
Stop being a Cinderella.
Okay.
But then you just lose.
Yeah,
Don't
you just
be
lose.
such a pussy.
You just lose because she'd have no reason to twist again.
Mm-hmm. Like you did last
Can he
summer.
pulse?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Okay, Moth Mandy, are you going to stick or twist?
Well, did he stick?
It looks like it.
Yes.
Well then I stick, because then that means I
So
win.
with that, Sean, you lose £5. Moth Mandy, you gain 5. So
Thanks so much.
Pinocchio.
right. So
You need to steal.
with this, now we will have one final round where we will have Rocky Shores and Revolving Dora. So once again, let's add these back to the deck. We will shuffle them in. So
We've done that before.
once or twice. Rocky Shores in position number 2 on the suspects list. Stick or twist?
Twist.
Queen.
All the Force Awakens.
Revolving Dora. Oh, sorry. Once again, guys, how much are you putting in Rocky Shores?
Let's go with 5.
Revolving Dora.
I will also put in 5.
Fantastic. So, Revolving Dora, do you wish to twist?
What?
Twist.
Yes.
4.
What are
Rocky.
we doing here? Like, what's the aim of the
You're
game?
trying to get to 21. The nearest without busting going over wins.
21 in numbers of the cards.
Yes. Rocky.
Okay.
Twist. 5.
Twist me.
14.
Oh.
Rocky Shores.
Stay.
You're going to stay? Okay. Revolving Dora. He has 15. You have 14. You will lose unless you twist, but you must not go over.
What? So I can only get one?
You must get at least one to equal him.
Stop dragging on this Toy Story.
Well, could you just shuffle the cards, find a 1 and put it down?
No.
Twist.
Do you
I
wish-
would like to twist. Fuck's sake, why did I
And
say
you
that?
bust. So with that, Rocky Shores, you get plus £5.
Well done, Rocky.
Thank you, thank you.
Steal from.
Okay, so with this, we've had a nice little distraction here, a little distraction for everyone, just to take our mind off of things. But, unfortunately, we still have a Ripper amongst us, and we now must try to figure out who it is. So, with this, there will be 90 seconds of open discussion, and we will then put things to the vote. 90 seconds on the clock. Begin.
Can we steal from the dead?
Yeah, I want to communicate with the dead too. Why is Rocky suspicious of me? What did I do to you?
I just wanted to spice things up a bit. I
Oh,
actually think it's you.
I see what you did there. Yeah, spice it up.
But
Nice.
he's a right Santa Claus.
I honestly think it's probably Dracula, but you know.
Well, I'm certain it is one of us manifestations of chaos, but
I think it's whoever is alive.
True.
That narrows it down perfectly.
Sure.
I think it's Pepe.
Pepe, we haven't seen him for ages.
You did what?
He thinks it's Pepe Manana, but I say we haven't seen him for ages, so it could well be.
What's a manana?
I'm not sure.
I think it's that beekeeper. He's been privately annoying me for a while.
I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that it's Bertram.
Dracula Jew.
Yeah, I don't think it's Bertram either. He was caught stealing when Revolving Dora died.
I think it's the moth, Mandy, and I just, Shorn, your baldness blinds me. But now I believe it's the moth. I just didn't see it before.
I mean, she's got that light, and it's been bouncing off of my shiny head, so, yeah.
I think the real question we've got to ask is who framed Roger Rabbit.
Focus, Mandy.
What?
Good.
I think what we really have to focus on here is who framed Roger Rabbit.
Is that Disney?
We already know.
And
exactly.
that is the end of this period of open discussion. With this, we will come...
Oh, DM, do you have to speak in Disney? I thought you were having a stroke.
Okay, so, with this, we have a couple of questions from our audience. Dracula Tepes.
Yes.
What does human blood taste like?
Fortunately, I've tried this in real. It tastes a bit. How to say? It does have an iron taste to it. I mean, if you lick something metallic, it does have that same taste.
Okay. It's always weird how people say it tastes like iron, but whoever actually eats iron to know. Anyway, with that, we thank you for that answer, Dracula Tepes.
I mean, if you ever chewed on a pencil with the metallic razor, I mean, it's in a way it's the same taste.
Isn't that graphite?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We look like we chew on pencils.
I don't know.
I do.
Yes,
Okay,
you do.
with this, Bertram Spangleberry. What is with the speech impediment?
Because my accent always sounds the same, so I thought if I put the speech impediment, there's no possibility of it.
Okay, an honest answer, an honest answer. So with this, it is now... In fact, we will have one final interaction before we go to the vote. And let's see who it will be between. This will be between number 3, which is Sean. It will be between number 7, which is Dora. And it will be between...
Philippa.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, Philippa, I mean. So, who is that? Philippa, Sean, and number 1 is Bertram.
Bertram.
Okay, so you will have 1 minute of interaction. Sean, Philippa, and Bertram, and 1 minute begin.
So, Philippa, you said that you have a fondness for bald people. So, what is it that you'd like to do after in the afterlife with me?
Well, if they have a bowling alley in heaven, that would allow me to have foreplay before
Okay, that
That's
sounds hot.
the killer.
That sounds hot like my sauces and the wings on my show. Bertrand, were you stung by one of your bees? Is that why you have a speech impediment?
Yes. Good gist.
That's awesome. So, yeah. So hear me out. So I do think it is one of the other two people who's not in this conversation right now. What are your thoughts?
Dracula. Definitely.
The person I think is most likely is that moth thing. I mean, he's not human.
And that is time. That is the end of this open discussion. With this, it is now voting time. Audience, please vote now and save us. Who do you think the Ripper is? We will go around to everyone, but audience, get your your votes in quickly. Rocky Shores, you are dead, so you cannot vote unless there is a tie-break situation. DM993, same. Philippa, same. Dracula, Tepes, who do you vote against, please?
The hunch I have is that when the Ripper didn't kill, Bertram was caught stealing. So that's the only suspicions that I have. So I'm going with my instincts, which don't stink. So it's Bertram.
Okay, Sean Hot One Evans.
You know, I thought about this, and as much as I don't like voting against one of us manifestations of chaos, I'm sorry, Mandy, I got to vote for you.
That is a vote for Moth Mandy. Bertram Spangleberry, who do you vote for, please?
It would please me to vote for Moth Mandy, but it is Dracula Tepes.
You have voted for Drac. Okay, Moth Mandy, who do you vote for, please?
I just want to say to Sharn, crush over, first of all. Second of all, I vote for Sharn.
Okay, that is a vote for Sean. Oh, what an interesting situation. There is 1 vote for Bertram, 1 vote for Sean, 1 vote for Mandy, and 1 vote for Drac. With this, it looks like the audience will be able to have the final say. And we have a vote. Votes still coming in. Audience, get them in quick. Vote for Drac. And I will remind you that the audience votes will be... majority of the audience will count equal to 1 of yours, because obviously you guys have more to lose. So that was 1 for Drac, 1 for Moth Mandy, 1 for the Beekeeper, which would be Bertram, a 2nd for Drac, a second for Mandy, a 3rd for Mandy, a 2nd for Bertie Stinklebottom. And that is where we're up to. So what does that mean? Drac, Moth, Beekeeper, which is interesting because it is a 3-way tie there. So, Sean, you're in the clear. We will now come to the dead to settle this. Rocky Shores, who do you think it is? It can be any of the survivors except for Sean that you vote for.
I think it's... I'm going to go with... Let's go with Moth.
That is a vote for Moth Mandy.
Bring the moth to the flame.
DM993.
Well, this is turning turning into a goofy movie, so I'd say Lizzie McGuire.
Who does that mean?
Lizzie McGuire, aka the murderer.
DM993, I'm going to have to push you for a more specific answer.
If you mean me, say Aladdin. If you mean beekeeper,
Aladdin.
Okay, I think you just roped yourself into that one, Drac. So,
in my big mouth.
yeah, Philippa.
I've got to go with that moth, Mandy. There's just something not right about her, and she keeps sipping the Kool-Aid there.
This is true.
This is seltzer, all right, with like a little bit of syrup in it, all right? I'm trying to quit Diet Coke, but thank you.
Yeah, guys, you've got to quit the Diet Coke.
So goddamn jealous
Revolving
right now.
Dora.
Hmm?
Who would you vote for, please?
Well, it's yes, right. So I've got a cunning plan, right? Because Tapas made a lot of sense when he said about someone doing something and then not doing something else. Then that made me think that the person not doing the thing was doing the opposite. So because of that reason, it made no sense. So I'm voting for the Tapas.
Oh dear. So, just to recap what has happened here for our audience. The survivors voted for each other entirely, so it was entirely a draw. The audience only were able to narrow it down so that they didn't suspect Sean. Now that the dead have voted, we still have a tie between Moth Mandy and Dracula Tepes. So at this stage, I'm afraid that we are going to play Russian roulette. Here, I am going to get some cards out, because I may have just shuffled in the ones I needed. I definitely did. So, 1 second. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. And...
Oh no.
Is it?
Right, 1 second. I can't find one card that I need. It's got to be 4 of them in this deck. There we go. Right. So...
Can I be the missing card?
No. So, here we have an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which I will shuffle. I will ask... Revolving Dora, you can help with this.
No.
Tell me when.
When what?
Tell me when.
Oh, when? Now,
So,
when?
I am holding up a card. Moth Mandy.
Yeah.
Dracula Tepes. We're going to play Russian roulette.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
And the way this works is there will be a gun held to your head. You will call out a number from 1 to 8. If you call out the number that is on this card, you will hear a loud bang and you will have shot yourself. If you call out a number that is not on this card, you will hear a click.
204.
So, Moth Mandy, as you are number 4 on the suspects list, and Dracula Tepes, number 6. Moth Mandy, you get to go first. A number from 1 to 8.
4.
Click. Dracula Tepes.
2.
Click.
Oh,
Come on, Sleeping Beauty.
Moth Mandy.
1.
1. Bang! And with that, Moth Mandy, you have been shot. So, I must now ask you from beyond the grave, Moth Mandy, were you the Ripper?
Oh.
No!
Oh.
Not the Ripper,
She said,
guys.
oh.
Not
She
the
said,
Ripper.
oh no.
I said no.
With that, Moth Mandy, unfortunately, innocent, but you are now dead. Chaos has reigned. So there is comfort in that at least. We must now go once again to the night phase. Still alive, a Bertram, Dracula Tepes, and Sean. I will remind the Ripper to choose a victim. Everyone else, well, everyone could only take one action during the night. 1 minute on the clock. Everyone else, try to figure this out. Begin.
I mean, even if we protect ourselves, the killer can kill us in the day, like it did Hannah.
Only under certain circumstances. Only under certain circumstances.
Is this one of the circumstances?
There was a blackmail going on there, so the killer already had their target selected. It was Hannah. Hannah did not succeed in convincing the rest of us to kill someone else. So Hannah was already dead, essentially. She just got taken out in the morning instead of that night, because Ripper was playing with his food.
I think Bertram is the Ripper. I thought I saw some very large fly swatters in his shed. So I think
Or was he just happy to see you?
maybe.
Yeah.
And he's sending a long email, apparently.
Okay, that's interesting.
Also, who's the cruel person that put an S in the word list?
A genius.
The same person who made the word dyslexia with every word in the alphabet just to confuse them.
True.
Wait. No. The person who just tried to do something, you just don't have the funds there. But with this...
I spent my funds on a pizza.
So how much is for to know the killer who he is?
Okay, if you want to know who the killer is, you must raise £30.
Oh, I thought it was 25.
No, £25, you can take out a hit.
Oh.
But with this, that is time elapsed, and we have some news to share. I'll have to check that answer. I've literally just been asked something. The simple answer for the person who just asked me something is not enough to do something useful. I am sorry. Okay. Can you... and the other person who's just tried to spend a certain amount of money, you don't have that money either. I'm sorry. Okay, everyone's faces is telling everyone else who it is, but still.
Doesn't matter, baby. I'm dead.
Okay, so I do have some news to share because someone was able to have enough money to do something. And guys, obviously, with all of the rumours of attacks around the town, someone did take a precaution. And it turned out our first victim, who we thought was kidnapped and then killed, actually went into witness protection. DM993, you are in fact still alive.
Hey!
So DM993,
I have a bag of sand for you.
you have resurrected yourself, it would seem, in the sense it turned out you were in witness protection. Once again, you are alive and eligible to win and vote. But with this, I do have to share some other news. Now, let me just double check to make sure if someone's protected themselves or not.
What about my request?
I think I've answered everyone's request. I'm just checking everything. I am checking everything. Everyone can only do one thing during the night. And the thing I have to report is, Sean, you are dead.
What?
I'm very sorry, Sean. Do you have anything to say? Did you see who your attacker was, please?
No, I was too busy scarfing down some chicken wings.
Okay, so Sean is dead. That means that still alive, the recently resurrected DM993, Dracula, Tepes, and Bertram. So, we have a challenge here. Everyone can take part in this. And this is where we will learn who is truly a good detective. I have some questions for you. And we will see how many of you can guess them correctly. You can wave to buzz in. I will take it that whoever waves quickest, sorry if there's lag, that's, as they say, tough shit. But with this, if you get a correct answer, then you will get a bonus pound. If you buzz in when you are just trying to bluff it and guess an incorrect answer, you will lose a pound. So buzz in when you think you know. So, this should be quite easy. Who was the person the Ripper kidnapped?
Me!
Sean, you buzzed in.
Oh.
That was DM993, I believe.
It was. You get a bonus pound there. You were paying attention. Not because you were the Ripper, because the Ripper just killed you. But now we must ask you. On the desk where the cards were played, there are 3 character cards visible within the shot the whole time. Who are they of? Revolving Dora.
A jester,
Do you want to guess more?
princess, and a pea.
Unfortunately, good stab in the dark. Incorrect. Minus £2. Anyone wish to take a guess?
Sorry.
Philippa.
Little Miss Muffet.
For that, you get a bonus pound. Correct. Little Miss Muffet was there. There were 2 other characters. Do you know any more, Philippa?
Little Jack Horner.
Incorrect. You lose your pound. So, Moth Mandy, was that a guess or a wave?
No, it was bye-bye to the pound.
I will allow one more guess here. Dora, in for a penny. Let's lose another pound. Who are you going to guess?
Robin Hood.
Lose another pound. The correct answers were Little Miss Muffet, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and Old Mother Hubbard. Next question. Who did the Ripper try to manipulate Dora to get the others to kill? Okay, with that, Rocky Shores, your hand came up first.
I feel like it was me.
I can confirm it was you. You get a bonus pound. So, with that, couple more questions. With what hand did Dora go bust on the game of 21? What was the hand? Bertram.
Am I right? Oh.
14.
What was the hand? So not the number. What was the hand?
What?
So what were the cards? If you think it was 14, you can still suggest what you think the cards were.
4 and 10.
There is a 10. I will give you a pound for that. There was not a 4. You will lose a pound for that.
There was a 5.
We are not very observant. No wonder we are just down to 2 survivors and 1 coming out of witness protection. For this last
Was there a
question.
5? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, did someone else want to try?
Oh, I was going to guess that there was a 5 there.
There was not. Sean.
Oh, okay.
Was there a jack, I think?
There was a jack. Sean, you get a
Oh,
bonus
yeah,
pound. Was that a good piece of knowledge or a stab in the dark?
I remember there being a jack, king, or queen, so it was the first.
Okay. Evidently, he's rewound YouTube. So, with this, the final question. All of you can have a go at this. One of you, at least, was able to note that there were many matches on the table during the card game. What are you buzzing in for, Drac?
Mute him.
No, he's saying that he noticed the matches.
Okay, it's great. Whoever is the closest to guessing how many matches were on the table will get a bonus £5. So, Bertram, what is your bid?
12.
12 is your bid. Moth Mandy, what is your bid? How many matches?
27.
27. Anyone else want to guess? Revolving Dora, what do you say?
18.
18. Dracula Tepes, what do you think?
32.
32. Philippa.
13.
13. Sean.
30.
30, you are saying, Sean. Okay. Rocky, do you want to bid?
21.
21. And DM, what is your guess?
8.
8?
I can't see.
Okay, well, you can tell that it's not 8. So, to get a bonus £5, I can reveal there were, in fact, 31 matches, meaning Dracula Tepes with a guess of 32 gets a bonus £5.
Oh, I was close.
And like you said, it was him that noticed.
Shouldn't Sean get it though? Because Sean came under and Dracula went over.
It was just about who guesses closest.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah,
Sean
so it
was
wasn't
also
by the
within
rules of
one.
21. I do see what you
Okay.
mean. But
Got it.
with this,
All the Price is Right.
still alive, Dracula Tepes, Sean, Hot One Evans, and DM993. You will have one final
No,
interaction.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, sorry. Who do I mean? Bertrand. Sorry. You will have 1 minute to discuss amongst yourselves who you think it is. Everyone else, watch them closely. And with this, then we will vote. And here you go.
I have
Who was it?
a request for the beekeeper. Please kill DM with the sandbag.
In this game, the Ripper gets the answers. Therefore, that's why you won.
That's a fair point.
That's not a fair point. I'm just incredibly awesome at guessing things.
No, you get the answers given to you, so he's right.
Oh, shut up, Sandman.
Well, it can't be me because I came back from the dead.
Unfortunately, it can't be you, but I would very much like you to
Yeah.
be you.
So I'd like to hear your two. I'd like to hear what you two have to say about this.
Tepes.
Well, my suspicion is that the day that was the Ripper didn't kill,
Yep.
but Beekeeper was caught stealing.
Yep.
That is my one and only suspicion. Although I was not, I was stealing as well, but I was not caught.
You've
So
had
you
your
can
turn.
also
You've had your turn. Your turn.
It's you, Tepes.
No, it's you, Beekeeper. I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, that is 1
Okay.
minute. So, with this, we will now have a vote. So, audience, it is voting time. DM993, having resurrected yourself, you now have voting power. Who do you vote for?
I go for Tepesh.
Okay, you have voted for Drac. Drac, who do you vote for?
You know what? Fuck it. DM.
Okay, and Bertram, who do you vote for?
To be funny, DM.
You vote for DM. So, wow. Okay, there is a vote for Drac. We will see what the audience do.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's unexpected. Right. Wow. Okay. Do you know what? Just because I forgot to go to the questions. DM, what is your favourite Disney film?
Say Aladdin.
Never think on it. Okay, we've got votes for Drac, Bertie, Drac, Mothmandy. Mothmandy is already dead. But
I appreciate it though. Thank you.
there you go. Shout out there. Beekeeper. So no one else is voting for DM. But that means that we now have a tie between Drac and DM. So the dead will indeed get to vote. It's either Drac or DM. Who do you vote for, Mothmandy?
Please kill that ball.
Oh
God damn it! Tap ass.
Okay, vote for Tepes. Sean, who do you vote for, Drac or DM?
There's a bit of a controversial one, but I am actually going to vote for DM.
Okay. Revolving Dora, Drac or DM?
Dora.
What?
Dora, baby.
What?
Drac or DM?
Would DM?
Yes, DM. DM. Yes, DM.
DM.
Yes, he's a DM.
Okay, Philippa, Drac or DM?
What happened to Bertram?
He was not
We
part
don't
of the
care.
tie. He is not part of
Doesn't
the
matter,
tie.
baby.
We're settling a tie here.
Boy, he looks guilty as. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to go for the bloodsucker guy, Drac.
Okay. Rocky Shores, who do you vote for? Drac or DM?
I vote for Drac, but if I have money, can I just take a hit out on him?
You don't, but don't worry. We're going to find something interesting now because it is a tie. Drac for, DM for. We're going to play Russian roulette again.
Oh, yes.
So,
Yes.
let's grab this.
If I'm going down, I'm taking you, Baldy.
Okay, Drac and DM. We will play Russian roulette. This time, Bertram, as you are still alive and not into the risk here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This is why I never
8.
win, because stupid shit like this
Bertram,
happens.
tell me when.
When?
Okay, so DM, you are number 5 on the suspects list. You will get to go first. Nice. You should be pointing that at yourself by the rules of Russian roulette, but sure. Okay, a number from 1 to 8, please, DM.
8.
Click. Drac.
7.
Click. DM.
Oh, are we doing this? 6.
Click.
Typical stormtrooper, can't even shoot himself.
Damn it. 4. Bang.
Click.
Oh!
Use Chaos Gods.
Ace.
Click.
Fuck this.
You've only got 2 left, mate. Just choose one.
Oh, he's got three left.
There are 3 choices left.
5, 3, and 2.
What was that?
5.
5. Click.
Holy shit!
So intense.
What are the last 2?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. Oh, fuck me.
Philippa will if you die.
I will die in the knowledge that my favourite Disney movie is Star Wars: A New Hope. So I'm going to go for number 3.
Number 3. Click.
Oh! Yes!
Dracula Tepes.
Yes! Yes!
Are you going to call it? Are you going to take it?
Can I leave it?
No. I can just do it for you.
Can the bullet bounce back this medallion?
I'm giving you a 5-second countdown to take it bravely, or I'll do it for you.
I'll definitely do it.
Do it.
Bang! And with that, Dracula Tepes, you are dead. So we must ask you from beyond the grave, Dracula Tepes, were you the Ripper?
You know, I would happily turn myself in if that bold stormtrooper had died. That's why I killed him first.
There you go! Dracula Tepes was the Ripper. Well done, everyone. Well done. Well played, DM993.
Who died?
Dracula Tepes was the Ripper. Caught, shot by his own hand during Russian roulette.
Oh, wow.
So, with this, still alive, DM993 and Bertram Spangleberry. But, with this, hold on a second, guys. It would seem that the Ripper has left a booby trap. And unfortunately for DM993 and Bertram Spangleberry, there is one final challenge. Apparently, only one of you will be able to escape here alive. You're going to have 90 seconds on the clock to decide amongst you which one of you it will be. If you cannot agree on which one of you will live, then both of you will die. 90 seconds begin now.
Bertram, please let me live. I spent all that money to come back to life, and I really want the Stormtrooper to survive this one. Please.
You were a chosen victim of the Ripper. You should die.
No, you should die. Why should I die again? I don't want to die a second time. Have you seen what it's like in hell? There is no postal service.
He won the Russian roulette. I reckon he should live.
Yeah, please. I won the Russian roulette.
Because of that he should die. That would
What
be
about saving the
ironic.
bees?
30 seconds have gone. If they need help to make this decision, guys, give your input.
Bertram, could you survive? Did your lisp disappear?
My lisp is here. Can you not hear it?
Oh, right now it's back.
My lisp, it was there all along. It just didn't fit.
Right. I really want to live. I have to
Bertram
live.
must live.
The Stormtrooper must
I
survive.
want the M to live.
No, ironic.
Yes.
The course.
I would rather we both die than you live.
Why take someone down with you? That's so rude.
Why would you take me down? I'm innocent. Look at the space.
There are 30 seconds left. I will need the answer at the end.
I can sort this. Because Bertram has just said, if I go, we both go. So he's basically just offered himself first with the idea that we both go. So Bertram should go and DM should live. Because
No, they need to agree on it. 10 seconds left.
Bertram, please let me go.
Can I give all of my money to someone who can take out a hit?
2,
We started collecting
1.
them.
Time is up.
Okay.
Okay, DM993. Who do you say lives, or are you both going to die?
I live.
Bertram, do you agree that DM993 lives, or do you say you live, in which case you both die?
He can live.
He can live! Wow, so with that, Bertram Spangleberry, sacrificing yourself for the guy who has sat out dead throughout the entire proceedings. So, with that, DM993, the first victim, now the sole survivor. And with that, we thank you and salute you, Bertram. But with this, we will now begin to wrap things up. So, audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. DM993, you are sole survivor in a shock twist ending here. But let's find out where you can find all of our fantastic performers on social media. Starting with Rocky Shores. Jared, where can the people find you?
Hey, you can find me at twitch.tv/SleppyGiuseppe. I stream every Monday and Thursday night, and you can also find me most Friday nights on Revenge of the Ripper.
Okay. Sean, Hot One Evans, Danny, George, where can the people find you?
So you can find me on part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. We're on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv. That is an anagram for pie, if you are enjoy your word puns. But you can find me personally on Instagram and Twitter at Danny Unplanned. My Twitch is DownbeatDanny, but I'm not on there as often as Jared.
Okay. With this, where can we find you, Mothmandy? Brenna!
Hi, my name is Brenna Judkins. You can find me on Instagram at Bernanda Jenkins. You can also find the show that Ewan and I are in called Disaster Time, which is on Twitch on the Pack Theater channel. Just type in Pack Theater. And we are also on Facebook as Disaster Time Interactive Improv Show.
Fantastic. Where can we find you, Revolving Dora? Hannah McGowan.
Hello. You can find me, apart from travelling back from Buckinghamshire tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. You can find me on Instagram at Hannah_McGowanX. You can find me on Facebook through Extreme Improv in the week, Boss Birds Improv, as well as Improv Chattanooga, and a little something that I do every now and then with Ewan called The Unfortunate Adventures of Sergen Blad, that you can also find on Facebook.
Fantastic. Where can we find you, Philippa, aka Ruth?
You can find me Ruth OROSHNIK Roshnik on Instagram or Facebook, or here on Extreme in some of the Extreme Improv shows, and sometimes on the Ripper Show.
Okay, fantastic. Where can you find where can we find you, Dracula Tepes? Capelthave.
You can find me in my YouTube channels, one these, which is not in the right. There we go. You can find me here where I sing, I dance, I even throw myself in a bucket, and I do a parody with George. So go check that out, and also follow all these lovely people in their own social medias, and also you can watch Ewan kill me again in the unfortunate adventures of Vlad and Sergey. Also, you can find me on Extreme Improv.
Fantastic. Where can we find you, Bertram Spangleberry, aka Ewan Henderson Actor?
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Ewan Henderson Actor, and I have scenes from Disaster Time on there and the unfortunate adventures of Vladimir, pending the recasting of Sergei.
Okay. It looks like you're wearing a bonnet right now. So,
Very fetching.
it is, isn't it? Okay. With that, let's come to our sole survivor. Much to Ewan's dismay at the end. Where can we find you? DM993, aka David.
I know, sweaty. You can find me on my Instagram at Dark Nocturnus, my YouTube Dave MC. Ignore my Twitch because at the moment my Twitch isn't working, so I won't be able to stream for a while. But there will be videos up on YouTube during the week. You can follow this little guy who sometimes appears on the show on his Instagram at MeoTBlueberry, and you can find me on Extreme Improv during the week whenever Dave says that I can come on and not moan at everybody.
Okay, do you know what, David? I was just going to say, that would have been so brilliant if the helmet came off and it was just your wife the whole time under there. And you were off camera doing the voice. And the whole time we didn't know. That would have been brilliant. So, with that, my name is David Passad. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also get the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, and that's available on Amazon all the way around the world. Also, guys, just a couple of quick announcements if you haven't heard. The Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship is back and will be in the latter half of July and early August time. So, do go onto the website xstreamed.tv and you will be able to find out how to sign up. You'll be able to submit yourself to be a participant in the championship, which is if you're a solo improviser, or you don't have to be a solo improviser, but you don't have to apply as a team. You can just come and take part, and it'll be lots of fun and games, short form improv. Or you can submit yourself with a guest show, or if you want to lead a workshop, there are those options as well. So do check that out. Also, if you go to extreme.tv, you'll go and find the Extreme Improv Plus section of the site, where you'll be able to see all of the shows that we've done here with Extreme Improv over the years that are available to watch online, and you can now search by performer. So say, for example, you wanted to see every show with Capelthev on, and so you can you cut out all the ones he's not on, then you can find just Capelthev. If you want to find all of the shows with Ewan Henderson Actor, then I won't hold it against you. But with this, until next time, stay safe. Always stay extreme. Wow, what a fantastic show this evening. Love the twists and surprises. Brilliant. Great job, everyone. Following my channel, okay? Okay, we'll follow your channel on D Live. Hungry1623. As long as you follow mine back, okay? That's a plug. Ewan deserves a bravery medal, says Ellie on YouTube. I think so as well.
Yeah.
You could just see that a little piece of him died when he did the right thing at the end. Even though it wasn't the right thing by him.
All of them died, didn't it?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So, with that, until next time, stay safe, stay extreme, watch out for the Ripper, and ciao for now. Bye!
Bye!
Select a performer whose episodes you don't want to see.
Sorry?
Be a good